Hello, welcome to the video. This is Psychometal, and in this video I'm going to be playing more Ninjagaidensigma 1. Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time it is right now. And yeah, let's get into it. Let me just turn the music back on. Alright, cool. So, lately I've been a little sick. And therefore I might be coughing a bit here and there. I feel a little bit better after yesterday, but not quite completely recovered. I would wait to stream this game again, but like I already explained in the last video, my internet pretty much gets either becomes unstable during the middle of the stream, or it just gets completely throttled. So at this point I just want to make sure that I capture all of the gameplay footage in the best quality that I can. And if that means having to basically record everything as a separate video, then so be it. We got 6 of those. Alright. So for the most part, should be ready to fight Doku up there. Let me check to see. I only have 7 elixirs. I have plenty of essence, so let me go ahead and buy some more elixirs real quick. Doku isn't necessarily the hardest boss to fight against, but he's up there in terms of having attacks that can just insta-kill the player. Hold on. Let me equip the spear gun. And basically this weapon just allows you to shoot spears at any enemies, so long as he's underwater and so long as the enemies themselves are underwater. So it does not work against any enemies floating above water, and he cannot use this anywhere else. Which has got me wondering if this weapon is somehow powered by water. That pretty much is the only explanation I could think of for him not being able to use it outside of water. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy 3 more of these, and then I'm going to go ahead and might buy a few of these as well. 3,000. How many key charges I have? I think 4. So, trying to think. Let me get 4. Or do I want to save it for health? Well, that's the thing. If I get this, I can only buy 2 of these. Now, EU's health bar, I've upgraded it to the point where using 1 elixir of spiritual life is not going to be enough to heal EU. You would have to use at least two of these just to heal EU back to full health. So at a certain point, it's better to get the great elixirs, but spending 2,000 to 3,000 essence to fill EU's health back up versus 10,000. I mean, it's really, I really can't justify spending 10,000 essence just to fill up his entire health bar once, or even twice for that matter, versus being able to do it at least twice. Potentially, I think 3 to 4 times. So yeah, I think I'm better off getting this. Honestly though, if I'm going to be spending essence on this, I might as well just get the Talisman of Rebirth, because for 10,000 more essence, I could literally have not only my entire health bar healed up again, or his health bar completely healed up again as he's dying, but also it restores all key charges as well. Now granted, you can only have 3 Talisman of Rebirths at a time, but let's see, let's do the math real quick. Say for example, it takes me 3 regular elixirs of spiritual life to heal to full, so that's 3,000 essence, and with 4 key charges, that's 4 of these, so that's 12,000 essence. So 12,000 plus 3,000, that's 15,000. So for 5,000 more essence, I could pretty much afford to not only have my health drop to 0 so that I can have everything restored again, but I can also have all my key charged up again. So really, I don't see any reason to buy the gray elixirs at all. They're just so cost inefficient. And you can find some of these in the just by exploring different maps anyways for free. So really, there's no reason to buy them when you just buy the regular ones. And now you do have to spam these a lot more frequently, but I mean, it's just so much cheaper. Let me do 4 of these. That'll do. I think I will eventually get the, well, never mind. No, because I forgot. I had to actually unlock it through scarabs, not buying it. Okay. All right. Well, let me go ahead and heal. I mean, sorry, not heal. Save again. Now, the one good thing I like about recording videos is that in case something happens, I can just edit the video. Whereas when I'm doing live streaming, I can't really do any modifications to the stream once it gets past a certain length. But anyways, let's get to the boss battle. My bad.
The failed protector of the Dark Dragon. Must I take your life yet again?
Yeah, the Flying Swallow is not something that you can use against him, if I remember correctly. Well, as I demonstrated anyways. Oops. Come on, I thought I dodged that. I framed that. Okay. So he was going to basically stab me. Yeah, like that with the sword, and then drain as much health as possible until I mashed out of it. But thankfully, because I had the fire wheel nimble on, pretty much instead of mashing out of that, it just automatically you took enough hits to let you go. Look at that health. Cool, I got an ultimate technique on. Ooh. Really? Okay, I just happened to mash just as he was stabbing him. Hey, I'm out of elixirs. That is okay. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. Got him. I don't see any more blue essence. Should have used that key charge like I thought I was going to. Got him. That's not how I fought him before, but I was trying something different.
Where is the Dark Dragon?
It is in the hands of the Holy Vigor Emperor, your true master. You see, young Ryu, you are not so different from us. Those of the dragon lineage like yourself draw their blood from the same ancient deities as the Fiends. You, most of all, should know that your true place is at the Emperor's side. My hatred will not be so easily defeated. I will bring about the awakening. Pitiful woman. Your sister must be quite precious to you.
Fiendish awakening.
I just noticed that Doku sounds a lot like Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. Please give me Master Ninja. Yes. Rachel follows Lord Doku, who now takes the form of a vengeful spirit. As she enters the torn fabric of space and time, what horrors await her? So now we get to play as Rachel. Wait a minute, I just realized something. Well, no, because in my last playthrough it was 14 chapters. Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay. So you spam the same combo. Can I go through this way? No, I cannot. Okay. So the game is pretty much forcing me to go through this path. Before I do that, let's destroy this. Get some free loot. You probably noticed this, but any upgrades that you get for health, well, increasing his health bar, Rachel gets the same bonuses, but the key charge, though, doesn't count for some reason. And since I'm Rachel, I can't just climb up there. Yeah, Rachel doesn't climb up walls. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Case in point. Let me move the mic a little bit further away from my view because it's getting pretty hard to see the monitor. There we go, that's better. I think I already have these, right? Yeah. Makes me wonder if I should get these. Well, that's a problem. You trade damage for the ability to earn more currency. But because Rachel gets played so little in his playthrough, or in Sigma 1 anyways, that it's honestly not really worth it. Worth the investment. Because you just don't play as her for very long. Anyways. Yeah, never mind. Oh wait, what about health? Yeah. Let's see. How many? I already have 1, so this should make 8. I'm not gonna bother with this. It's technically cheap though. But I never really used Nimpa all that frequently. Oh. Man, everything I'm doing is really sloppy. There we go. Really? There's still more? Really? Got him. Nice. That combo is way too slow. How's that? Yeah, that combo works better against single targets, but when I'm surrounded by a bunch of enemies at once, it just doesn't work very well. Come on, interact with it. Okay. I guess I'm supposed to go back where I was. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Am I forgetting something? I'm pretty sure I am. No, I'm supposed to head towards that. Oh. I'm dumb. Yeah, I was about to say, like... That combo's way faster. Oops. Should've just absorbed the essence. Really? That's not what I want to do. I didn't think this is a boss where I'm supposed to lose. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Legendary Hunter. Although it appeared as though you defeated Doku, his vengeance is still incomplete. The Dark Dragon in the hands of the Holy Vigor Emperor. What will become of Rachel and her sister? And that's the same weapon that Doku was using. Getetsu. Basically, it's a vampiric sword, or it's a sword that has a vampiric effect, where it drains the player's health, but every time you slashes an enemy with it, it restores his health little by little. So it heals EU, but at the same time brings his health down. It won't outright kill him. It'll just bring his health down to a very small amount. I should do a playthrough of using that weapon though, because it sounds pretty risk-rewardy. But the problem with this game in particular, I don't remember Ninja Gaiden 2. I didn't play Ninja Gaiden Sigma 3. Sorry, I didn't play Ninja Gaiden 3. But... Whoa! That was a jump scare. Okay, these guys has got some swings on them. I'm gonna do a little of this. Go. Okay. Oh, I just realized that, I saw the timer on the karma stats, and I just realized that it's going to be at one of those gauntlets, where basically it's going to be enemies that just keep respawning in a particular area until I kill enough of them. Okay, I didn't save before that, so that's my bad. Just skip this. It shouldn't take long. Let me see what happens if I try to fight back. So I remember I didn't really make it that long. Let me see what happens if I try again. Nah, I think they just ignore all your attacks. Yeah. I don't know, maybe there's a video on YouTube where someone's able to defeat both those bosses with just Rachel. Okay, definitely though, I gotta save after I load to this chapter. No, it says chapter 15. Then why did my last playthrough say chapter 14? That must have been another save file or something, and I just didn't finish the playthrough. Okay, well, forget what I said about there being 14 chapters. I knew that was too short. Yeah, because... Or maybe... I don't know, maybe I just can't count. I think there are 17 chapters. 17 or 18. I don't remember there being 20 though. You know what, at this point I should stop guessing because I honestly don't remember. And the reason why I'm getting thrown off is because the version I'm playing right now of Ninja Gaiden 1, this is Sigma. And in Sigma you're able to play as Rachel. But in Ninja Gaiden Vanilla and Ninja Gaiden Black, you only play it as EU. So hence why I'm getting confused. Because there didn't used to be this many chapters in the playthrough. There we go. Alright, now I'm ready for that gauntlet. No, apparently not going to spawn until I walk back after going into this room. Alright, round 2. And just to make things faster, let's use this. Okay. Oh, hold on. I just realized something. Let's use this, because that's the most practical weapon. Ow. Really? How all three of those attacks miss? Okay. You know what, those ultimate techniques aren't really doing enough damage against these guys to warrant just sacrificing the health essence. The blue essence. Unless it's yellow essence, that's different. How'd that not absorb? Okay. Maybe I should have, yeah, bought a Talisman of Rebirth. I was just... As I was saying that, man. Well, that's the thing, though. The real problem is that they have so much health. And they don't hit very hard, thankfully. But they just keep spawning over and over and over again. Hold on. Let me make sure I got what I need. Makes you wonder, though. Maybe arrows? Just regular arrows? Let me try that. I feel as if I use another Nimpo, it's not gonna really matter. Because these guys, those enemies just have so much health that it's just gonna take a lot of resources just to kill a few of them. How much essence do I have? I don't have enough. Let me see if just buying, not buying, using arrows makes a difference. Let's go here, and let's go back. I guess activating that switch causes them to appear. Oh wait, you know what? I just realized something. Since they're really slow, maybe using, spamming nothing but charged ultimate techniques might be the way to do it. Hold on. I mean, look at this. They keep missing their attacks. Nah, that's not working. Let's try another weapon. I didn't mean to press that. Let's try these. Nah, that's not working either. Ow. Okay, that's not working at all. Let's try wall attacks. That almost works anyways. The strategy right here almost always works. Gets every enemy type and every boss. Oh. Ow. Ow. Well, I was wrong about them missing your attacks all the time. Hold on. Let me try something else. Accessories. Let me try this. Oh. This is not where I want to be. That's the thing though, it still charges way too long. And it still doesn't do enough damage. What's even the point? At this point, I'm just trying different things. Let me try a different Nimpo then. There's gotta be an easier way of fighting these guys without having to use a different weapon. That didn't even reach them at all. I really don't like this Nimpo at all. It's not good except against those ghost fish, and that's it. In my opinion, the Inazami electric one is way better. Because not only does it attack all enemies surrounding you, but it also does it regardless of whatever distance the enemy is from you. That's just not dealing enough damage, man. Hold on. Let me look back.
The evil.
There's got to be an easier way of doing this, though. Because you can only use Flying Swallow on them so many times before they just become invincible to that attack. Let's check. Makes me wonder if using these arrows makes a difference. Let me buy a few. $200 essence and arrow. I mean, I don't know, man. Let me just do it just to try it out. But if this doesn't work, then I don't see myself ever buying these types of arrows ever again. I think the explosive arrows cost just as much, right? Or at least if they don't, they still cost more than just the regular arrows. So you can't use any projectile weapons against these guys. Most Nippo attacks don't deal enough damage to kill them outright. But like I said, I'm struggling to think of an idea on how to deal with them more effectively. The thing is, though, there's no real way to deal extra damage to these guys. Past this point. Because even if you upgrade the Dragon Sword to its 4th tier towards the end of the game, I don't think that's gonna make that much of a difference. All right. Nope. Yeah, that's just a waste of essence. Well, let me get some practice against these guys. Do I literally just have to hit them once? Is that the trick? Just keep combos really short? That seems to be working. They're chipping away at my health, though. That doesn't work. But for some reason, in certain spots of this map, or this area rather, it just straight up doesn't register attacks for either characters. Ow. Is that the trick? Just dodge to the left or to the right? I think that's the trick. You just have to get really good at dodging your attacks. Which is not that hard because they're really slow. And you can, even if you don't dodge in time, as long as you're blocking, you can still block all their attacks. It'll just chip away some of your health, but it's doable. I guess you just have to lame it out, like in a fighting game. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna do that then. Hold up. Let's restart. Run it back.
The evil.
I'm gonna attempt to do this probably once or twice more, and then I'm gonna have to cut the recording. I have to end the video. Get some water. Some water. Well, I might as well go back to equipping the Moonlit Shuriken. Yeah. I guess if I was using Kitetsu, I could probably just use that weapon to make the fight a little bit easier, because you're technically stealing health from these really buff guys with a lot of health. But then that would mean having to switch weapons, and I don't want to do that. I want to prove that. No, I want to show that it's totally possible to play through the first game with just Dragon Sword. See? Ah, I missed that timing on that. Ow. Nice. Ow. That could have hurt a lot more than it actually did. I knew I should have stopped there. Yeah, I gotta keep the combos really short with these guys. Sometimes you can only attack them once. Death by 1,000 cuts. This seems to be the best strategy against these guys. Seems like you can stun lock them for a pretty long time too. Yeah, you can stun lock them for a long time. Okay. So just use really long combos. Okay. Ow. bad. You definitely want to fight them though with their helmet still on. The problem is that sometimes use attacks will swipe upward towards their heads, even if you're trying not to aim for that, and it will come off without the player's intention, so it just makes the fight against them a little more difficult unexpectedly. Yeah, like that. Out. Need some key. Really? Should probably stop using that specific combo. So even ultimate techniques can be used to take the mask off. Okay. Oh. Oh. Really? Come on, man. All right. I'm dead. Yeah, that's all it took. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to try this again in another video, because, yeah, that was... I figured out how to defeat them, but, as I said, even with the armlet of the sun, which increases EU's damage, and with, doing really long combos, each of those rhino looking or triceratop looking fiends has a lot of health. While they don't necessarily, they're not hard to fight individually or even in small groups, the fact that they just keep spawning over and over and over and over again chips away at your resources. Because even if you block perfectly, there's no way you can dodge all those attacks at once. Excuse me. So, for the most part, though, yeah, Nimpo does help, but as you saw, sometimes the little fireballs in the fire wheel will break their helmets. which makes them all that much more difficult to fight. So it's weird. And that you have to basically be very careful on how you fight these guys, because just by simply fighting them, you can accidentally make them more powerful when you break their helmets, just by swinging at the wrong time or in the wrong direction or what have you. And then they just suddenly become invincible to Flying Swallow. They're already invincible to all projectile attacks. And they have a lot of health, but now they can just swing a lot faster. Not faster. They can swing a lot more times, right? Because with their helmet on, they don't do long combos. They just do single attacks, single swipes. But as soon as they get that helmet off, they do 2, 3, sometimes 4 hit combos. And when you're fighting against more than one of those at the same time with the helmet off and they're doing that, it's GG. There's just no way to deal with that without using a bunch of elixirs. So I think what I'll do is I'll come back to this area later in the next video, because for the most part I'm going to need a lot more healing items to deal with these guys, unless I somehow am able to dodge every single attack, which again, dodging your attacks isn't difficult, but if you get swung by 2 guys at the same time and they're not swinging in at the same time, but rather they have like a little pattern going on. One guy swings at you, you dodge, roll that attack, and then immediately mid-roll, you get swung by another one to the side, and you just get hit anyways. Blocking their attacks doesn't chip away a whole lot of health, but the more you fight, the more health you lose by doing that strategy, using that strategy, just blocking everything. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This has been Psychometal. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. And until next time, peace.